Well, and it's a little bit of like a social.
How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
250.
That's close.
Are you a vampire?
Yeah. Well, let's not. Let's not. Shh.
Good evening, Gorge. Ever notice how most vampires are like counts or queens or at least rich? Gothic horror really got started as a genre with 18th and 19th century novels, which were usually set in an old decaying castle or mansion. By the late 19th century, the aristocracy had lost a lot of its relevance as a class, so aristocrat vampires like Count Dracula represented a dying world order, and also maybe the metaphorical blood-sucking of commoners by the landed gentry. Vampires were also usually seducers, and the aristocrat seducer trope had actually played an important role in turning public opinion against the nobility. So the Gothic aesthetic is an aesthetic of dead and decaying opulence. And that aesthetic has evolved over time, from the ruins of a medieval castle to the iconic haunted house, which in American horror is usually a decaying Victorian mansion.
The house that I live in is it's like the worst house to be in after playing Resident Evil, because it's literally an old Victorian with a fucking old ass elevator. So I get to wander around in that alone after I play this game. Honestly, I think my house is haunted. Like, there are so many like weird electrical problems that happen specifically in this room. Like, I think okay, also this room used to be a nursery before I turned it into an office. Like, behind all this wallpaper that's behind me, there's like little like drawings of Mother Goose and Peter Rabbit, and I wallpapered over them. Here's my theory. I think a Victorian orphan died in this room.
Shut up. Please, just shut up. This noise. I can't think straight. You're so filthy. It's time to drink your milk. Just
And I think the spirit of that orphan is haunting us right now, and that it is manifesting in my demon voice, is manifesting in that horrible screeching sound that you often hear on my streams because the electronics in this room are messed up. There's a light downstairs in this house that's constantly like flickering. Like, there's a lot of okay, let's play the game. Thanks, Mr. Schley guy. Same, I'm so pale. Same, I'm so pale. I feel like if I had black hair, like if I had jet black hair, it would just highlight how pale I am and I would look like a vampire. I feel like this scrunchie is not very vampiric. It's a little bit, but it is like sort of, I don't know. It's like 90s teen vampire. 90s teen vampire MILF. Do you like teen MILFs? What sunscreen do I use? Well, the main sunscreen that I use is simply not going outside.
Whenever the need arises.
And then if I absolutely need to, I usually use just like, I don't know, 70 SPF, like a vampire sunscreen. You know, people always give me so much crap for like streaming in the middle of the night. They're like, why aren't you going to bed? Well, how do you, do you realize there's other time zones in the world besides Eastern United States? Maybe people are watching from other time zones. Maybe you should think about that.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Tomatoes, green beans, fried egg, and an elk medallion.
You had green beans for breakfast?
Yeah, I did. I say I don't really believe in the concept of breakfast.
Is this more of a brunch situation?
Yeah. Like I just make food at whatever times of day I want it, and then I just don't have any rules about what is allowed to be made for which time of day.
Okay, you're not beating the 250-year-old vampire allegations, but
I really do.
what was the other thing you said? Medallions?
An elk medallion.
Elk medallion?
Yeah.
Is that elk related or is
Well,
that?
yeah, it's a literal elk. It's like a piece of a dead elk.
Are you serious?
That is how meat traditionally
Oh, it's
works.
meat. Oh, I was thinking like a I guess like a testicle that would hang down. Or like some kind of
Okay.
organ, some lymph-related
Okay.
thing in a body.
I mean, I'm not like opposed to eating offal, but that wasn't what it was in this case. I'm not going to get specific with you guys, but I actually have eaten some meats that most people would probably like ethically frown upon. And I'm not going to get specific. I'm just saying it's happened a few times. But let me just say that like it was under circumstances that are actually pretty defensible, because like it was under circumstances of indigeneity, if you will, right? Like it was cultural. I was participating in the culture, or at least the profit of the locals. So, considering that, I don't think it's that bad that I eat human meat.
Delusion.
Delusion is what sustains me.
You're not beating the vampire allegations.
Well, do vampires have delusions?
Yes. Because they can't see themselves in the mirror, so they're like, I must be really hot,
Doesn't
right?
that make us more honest?
Us? Okay.
I guess I do have vampire blood when it comes right down to it.